Well, welcome back. I'm Eytan Shander for Odds Checker, and I believe we have our final NBA game of the season coming up tonight. In fact, I'm so confident I'm going to bet the Lakers up one more point. Look, we've got a couple of storylines that will feed into the Lakers winning this thing convincingly. I love Jimmy Butler with all of my heart, and game 3 was historic, put it in the books, but he just doesn't have enough around him. Goran Dragic, doubtful right now as I speak to you through this video. So doesn't look like he will play again. And that's been a major cause of the Miami Heat struggles. You can't just put it all on Tyler Hero if, in fact, Jimmy Butler struggles or is off the floor. So Miami right now, I think, is out of gas. And also, let's be fair, outside of maybe one or two bench guys on the Miami Heat, everybody on the Miami Heat wants to stick around. Everybody else in that bubble, right down to hotel employees to the LA Lakers, they want out. They've been in this bubble for 2 months. They want to go home. They want to see their kids, their family. They want to relax in their gigantic house, not in their hotel room, eat real chef food, not stuff that you get from room service. That's all the motivation I need right now for the LA Lakers to come out. And again, I told you I bought them up another point. I'll take a -8 for a pretty good return as well, mainly because you also, on top of just wanting to get the heck out of the bubble, LeBron James, who has reinserted himself with the finals MVP talk, Anthony Davis, who had a really good game, enough to bounce back in that conversation as well, looks to be LeBron in the lead. So you know that by a huge game, having LeBron James dominate again and really be the catalyst to why the LA Lakers are going to win tonight, that would feed into it where you know LeBron, Anthony Davis vying for the finals MVP, gigantic award for sure. So LeBron not only wants to win the next championship, but solidify it with another finals MVP in this case. And that's going to be huge motivation for everybody else around them because they know LeBron is up. And we saw that with the game day text that he sent after the nap. LeBron is up. That means the Lakers are up. I'll take a -8. Now, as far as the total is concerned, 217, I like it to go under. I don't think Miami is going to get much more than 100 points. And I do think that this is going to be a tougher battle for the Lakers until things just kind of fall apart in the end for Miami. Miami will stick around. You might even see a lead. We'll get to that after 1 or 2 by the Heat. What I don't think you'll see is a tight game down to the wire, buzzer beater type game in which the Lakers need to sweat this out last 2 or 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. I think you'll see a command start to take in simply because the Lakers will know what's in sight 8, 10, 14 minutes away from another championship, and the Miami Heat just don't have it. They'll have that look in their eyes outside of Butler, but even still, mind always works different than the body. Love under 217. Think both the Lakers and Heat will struggle to get to 110 if, in fact, that would be the magic number for over. Miami's not getting anywhere close. Now, as far as leading, this is the play here for the Miami Heat. You're going to get some pretty good return value on it as well, over 100 on this return if you take the Miami Heat to win the first quarter. Miami has everything stored up right now, and while they will run out of gas, you need gas in the tank in the first place in order to run out of something, right? And all that gas, the majority of it, will be spent on just beating the Lakers in the first quarter. Honestly, if Miami comes out, and I understand the strategy, Miami comes out, makes it difficult for the Lakers after one. Now the Lakers are playing from behind, a little more tension, a little more pressure on LA to execute. I get the strategy there, easier said than done, of course, but I do recognize Miami has enough firepower immediately, especially with Bam back healthy. They can do enough defensively where you get a couple of threes, you get Jimmy Butler on the free throw line throughout that first quarter, 3-4 times. Tyler Hero gets a little active as well. Bam with a couple of defensive stops, gets on the line. And now all of a sudden you're talking about the Miami Heat up 4-5 points after one. Very reasonable scenario for me. So let's work in reverse. We'll take the Miami Heat to win the first quarter. We'll go under 217. And we'll watch the Lakers win their 17th championship. LeBron James wins a finals MVP as they cover not only the 7, but I'll bet it up to -8 tonight. For Odds Checker, I'm Eytan Shander. Enjoy the game.